What's going on? It is Jamie and welcome to the channel Thiftonfire. We're obviously at the antique mall right now. I was just in my booth, did a little bit of rearranging. I brought some just small stuff in this week. I was away last week on vacation, so I wasn't here just to move things around and put them back in their place or add anything new. So I just brought some little stuff and like I said, did a little rearranging. We got our monthly newsletter along with our check here. So this check is for $314.10. I think that's a little bit less than last month, but I think I'm still happy with those numbers right now because it's still summer. We're kind of still in slow season. I'm making money. I didn't really buy anything too crazy to put in here. Most of the things I put in here last month were like a 50-50 consignment with somebody else. So that's going to take away obviously from the number here, but for the sake of this video, we're not going to worry about that too much. The other thing I guess would be we're at the point where I said I was going to make a decision whether I'm going to stay or leave. I'm obviously staying. I didn't take anything out of here. I'm going to give it to the end of the year and see how things go. I'm really hoping after summer it kind of picks up and turns around a little bit, or not turns around, just picks up a little bit. I'd like to be, I have some friends who are making a lot of money, and I have some friends who are making about, $1,000 minimum. That's kind of where I'd like to try to get. I don't know if that's possible here. I should actually talk to Mike about that just so that I'm setting realistic goals for myself as well, right? Because I don't know, maybe there's nobody in here that makes that kind of money. I have, friends in other antique booths that make thousands of dollars, like a couple of $1,000s, but they're also paying for way bigger booths and they're spending like, $800 plus in rent. So there's all these different factors. I'm not paying that much for rent. I'm still making a little bit of money. I come here, once a week. I spend a little bit of time at home prepping things. Like I've spent this morning before I came, I spent maybe an hour and a half prepping just to bring stuff, price stuff. When I'm outsourcing, sometimes I'll pick stuff just for here that I wouldn't pick, for eBay or Poshmark or, this place is sort of like middle of the road stuff that maybe wouldn't go on eBay, maybe something I wouldn't want to ship. Maybe the value's not there to include shipping on it, so you bring it here for like $4 to $10. And I'm moving lots of that stuff. So what I'm intending this for is working out. So like I said, I'm going to give this till now. I'm taking the 3 months away. We're going to go to the end of the year. It's July now, so we'll go all the way to December, see how it goes. But that's the goal. I'd like to get to the point where I'm doing about $1,000 a month here. Is it possible? I'm not sure. As far as eBay goes, eBay's, I've made a few sales since I've been back from vacation. I'll update you in this video on some sales. I've also made some Poshmark sales. This video is just going to be me getting caught up. Yesterday, so today is Wednesday. Yesterday when I got home, actually got home Monday night, but late Monday night. So Tuesday when I woke up for my first full day back here after vacation, I had to ship out all my items. I had over 20 items going out from vacation. Total, I think it was around maybe 25-ish, something like that. I know there was 21 or 22 on eBay alone, and I think I had like 3 or 4, maybe 5 Poshmarks. I don't know the exact number, but regardless, I got all that stuff shipped out, dropped it off in London. I went and met my buddy Scott, Vintage Hauler on Instagram. He had a Ceto Gaston ball that he found at the bins he wanted to give me. I tried to offer him some cash for it. He wouldn't take it. Every once in a while we'll trade things or give things back and forth to each other. So that was cool. So I got a Ceto Gaston signed ball yesterday from my buddy Scott. Thanks a lot. That was really nice of you. And a Disney VHS as well. But like I said, I'll update you some things that sold for me recently. This is just going to be part of what's sold, and you're going to follow me around probably for, today and tomorrow and see what happens. All right, so we're at the home building center here. This is where I got the pine for the rest, like the wall that you see me put up just before vacation. So I bought enough for the second wall and then the back wall. It was $915.30. I think that's going to be enough. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with the ceiling after that, if I do anything at all. I'm not really sure. I want to kind of do the walls and then look at it and just see if I even think I care. I also talked to them about, so like the 2 ends at the top, I did not put insulation in there. I was going to either spray foam or put like that styrofoam board. I can't think what it's called already. It's like a styrofoam board with like a metallic back. I think they said $50 a sheet here. I think that's a 4x8 sheet. So have to measure, see what I actually need. So maybe for $100, I could finish those 2 ends off. You know, it'd be a lot cheaper than spray foam or anything like that. And then yeah, we're getting, if we get all that done, we're getting way closer. It's obviously raining, so I'm not going to have anything delivered today. I did bring the wood home myself the first time. However, the farm truck is like I think it's like an 8-foot box. And, you know, I tied everything down, but the boards were like 14 feet that I got from here. So I didn't really want to do that again. It was fine. I got them home. You know, I had it flagged off, tied down, nothing moved. I would have access to a trailer at home I could use too, but they're only going to charge me $40 for delivery. But I'm also getting a discount because I'm willing to take. So like last time when I was here as well, I don't know if I mentioned in the video or not, he said if I don't want particular lengths and they can just give me whatever I want in the square footage, they give me a deal. So I'm getting the same deal. So I'm really, it's fine if they're going to charge me $40 to deliver it. You know, and then I don't have to worry about it. So they're going to, hopefully if it's not raining, I'm going to get this tomorrow morning. But let's head back to the house and I tell you a few things that sold for me recently on eBay and Poshmark, and then we'll see what happens. All right, now a few eBay sales. Now from the comic book buy, I have 2 different sales right now. The first one is Justice League. I think it's like score book or some kind of role-playing book. I got $40 for that. Pretty happy about that one, to be honest. Also accepted a $55 offer on, I think it's the Outsiders, late 80s, early 90s comic set. I think 1 through 28 roughly. I'll throw it up on screen. I could be off by a little bit, but this is what sold right here. Yeah, I don't know, pretty happy to be moving some of this comic stuff. Finally, I'm not even through it all. I'm actually considering starting to do a live every Thursday and Friday, maybe just going through them live, chatting with anybody who pops into the room and seeing if we can find some grails or some stuff that at the very least, something that we can send in to get graded, which I've got quite a few already. I just haven't done anything with those ones yet. Also, while we're talking about eBay sales, I did also sell a songbook. I think it was a Bob Dylan songbook. This was at the antique booth as well. I brought it home a little while ago, listed online. They typically sell for about 20 bucks. Somebody offered me 15. I took it, so sold that book, 15 bucks. I picked it up out of the Goodwill bins, not into it much money at all. Had a few Poshmark sales as well. Sold a vintage 90s tank top. I think the brand is Zulu. If I'm wrong or butchering it, I'll throw up on the screen anyway. $45 USD. This definitely came from one of my wholesale buys. Pretty happy with this one. Took a while to sell, but now we're in the summer. You know, at least in my area and most of North America anyway, we're kind of in the summer season, so it makes sense to sell, you know, this time of year. Obviously, another Poshmark sale was some Shrek stickers, $17 USD. I still have lots of Shrek stickers to sell. When I was at the booth, I noticed that I didn't bring any back there. I did sell one for $20 there a while ago, and I forgot to bring another one, so I need to find one, a good one that's like the box isn't all messed up. The ones with messed up boxes I'm selling online, where you see just the cards. You're not getting the box. You know, in the booth, I'm taking some of the better ones. The boxes are still nice, throwing them in the booth, and they're selling there. So yeah, $17 USD for the Shrek cards. And then on Poshmark.ca, we sold a Roots bathing suit. I don't remember how much. I'll throw up on screen now. Pretty decent though anyway. I think I paid $5 for the bathing suit. Whatever I got up here, pretty happy about it. Now for the rest of the day, I'm probably going to go ship the stuff that I just mentioned right now. So just a handful of things. I have to get caught up in some paperwork that I was behind on because of vacation. And then I'm going to be filming in about an hour. I'm filming the podcast with John.
Cool. It looks like the last one was episode 18.
Okay. Well, I said I was probably between 15 and 20, so I win.
Yeah, you're in the ballpark.
We skipped a week. It didn't work out where we could get one up. So we skipped a week. So we're going to make up for it this week. And then, you know, I'll probably wind up making dinner. I have to, if it doesn't rain, if it stops raining, I mean, I'm going to have to cut some grass. Have to take some pictures, get some stuff pre-listed for tomorrow morning. But we'll catch back up Thursday morning. All right, it is the very next day. It is Thursday. You can see behind me here. You can kind of see just around me as I do at 360. I cut some of this grass the other day, but I didn't do around the house because it rained. So I did the majority of it, I think, Tuesday evening. Wednesday, yesterday, it rained. And then all this grass over here needs to be cut. And there's a bunch over on the other side of the property that needs to be cut too. It still looks like it could rain if we kind of look up at the clouds. But it's been dry this morning. So I'm going to attempt to cut the grass at least around the house here. Yeah, I'm still waiting for a call to get my lumber dropped off so I can finish the wall. They said if it didn't rain, probably this morning, so I'm waiting for that phone call. I'm also supposed to go this afternoon and do a little bit of sourcing. I got a call last night that I could go look through a bunch of jerseys, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm starting to meet this guy, or I'm meeting this guy today who does storage units as well. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything from him. I probably won't even add that to this video, but I'll show you what I get, you know, probably in an upcoming video anyway. But yeah, so I did also sell some stuff on eBay. We'll get to that too. This morning I've been pretty busy. I didn't ship last night, so I shipped out this morning the stuff you've seen me sell yesterday, plus some more stuff that I sold overnight, got all shipped out this morning. Listed 5 items, and then I drafted 5 items for tomorrow. I would like to list some more items today, but I don't know if I'll have time. It's currently about 10 a.m. Like I said, I was hoping to get the lumber dropped off. You know, they got to call me first. But at the moment, I've got a couple hours, so I'm gonna, or at least an hour, hour and a half anyway, I'm gonna try to cut the rest of the grass before I have to run out of town. I think I'm supposed to be out town around noon, so, you know, I'm definitely want to look at these jerseys. You know, I definitely like selling jerseys. So if I can get a good deal, I'll be picking a bunch up today. All right, so we did have some sales on eBay, but I want to talk first about a couple of sales that got lost in between. So this is sort of more in between vacation and when I got back. So one of them was a Calgary Flames 3XL jersey. Now this jersey sold for, I think, about $70 roughly. This came from the discount store in Niagara Falls where I pick jerseys up all the time. So, you know, hopefully I'm actually going there next weekend, so hopefully they have new jerseys. That would be really great. So hopefully I can get some more jerseys there. But yeah, that was a nice sale. Probably paid about $20 for that jersey. Next, from the big garage buyout I did, you've seen that on this channel. If not, I'll try to link it down below because there was a lot of interesting stuff in that buyout. I lotted up 4 work shirts. I believe they are like red cap or something like that. Got $75 for the 4 shirts. You know, that garage buyout over time has been paying out quite often, so pretty happy with that. All right, so next we sold on Poshmark.com. So this is USD. A guest watch that came from a garage sale video recently, obviously $30 USD, which is about $40 and change Canadian. And then we have, do I have any more Poshmark sales? Let's do that first. I thought, oh yeah, there was one more Poshmark sale, Yamaha racing jacket. Happy to sell this because I got a really good offer for this when we were on vacation on eBay and I wasn't able to accept it. But I did wind up getting $68 on Poshmark.ca, so that is Canadian. Then we have a few more eBay sales. A Brother cartridge. This is a Disney one. I had it listed higher, but I did accept the best offer of $40 because I thought that was fair. I think I had it listed for about $50, so a good deal for somebody. What else do we have? A mini golf. So it's mini golf resort for Wii. This would have came again from a garage sale video. It was one of the loose games in that Wii bundle. That sold for $20. I think we're getting kind of close here. Oh, and then at the very end this morning when I was just getting done packing stuff up, I wound up selling a 70s Champion plaid button-up. Had it listed for I think around $60, accepted a best offer of $50. It's from the 70s. It's also like I got this in the wholesale buy, so I got it from a friend that I bought wholesale from. Probably paid about somewhere between $8 to $12 for it. I'd have to go back and see which video it came from. This is definitely very grunge 90s, very Kurt Cobain type flannel. But yeah, $50 for this one. Very happy with that sale. So right now I'm probably just gonna go in, grab a quick shower, and then I'm gonna head out town. It's about 11 o'clock right now. I'm supposed to meet somebody around noon to look at jerseys and potentially buy a bunch. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what I pick up. Hopefully pick up in the way of jerseys.
I see a bad brew on icing.
All right, feeling much better after the shower. I obviously didn't get a phone call this morning either to get my lumber delivered. So hopefully they call maybe this afternoon. I can set it up for later today. I don't know what time they do deliveries to, but I was kind of hoping anyway. I wasn't really expecting, but you know, fingers crossed. The weather's been kind of iffy. Didn't rain on me when I was cutting grass, but maybe they're thinking it's too big of a chance to risk, you know, delivering lumber in the rain. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so we're going to we're actually going to the Antique Mall in Tillsonburg, Ontario. You know, a little birdie told me that at noon, they were going to drop some new jerseys in this particular booth. You know, you guys seen me pick stuff out of this booth before. I actually know the guy who owns the booth. He also goes to the Goodwill bins, but that's beside the point. I was told that they were going to drop them around noon, so we're going to go check it out. I'll show you what I do find, and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so we bought a few jerseys. I bought a couple of these cars as well. These were like $8 a piece. Altogether, I spent $127, so $113 plus HST. So I will show you all this stuff in this video. I'm just going to wait till I get home because it's too hard to show in the car. But I got some cool stuff and didn't spend that much money. Very happy. Some of the stuff needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I'm also waiting for a phone call. There's a 1996 Atlanta jersey in here, an Olympics, or not jersey, it's a starter jacket. I'd really like to buy it. I looked it up. The last one sold for $170 online. There's no price tag on it, so he was trying to get a hold of the guy who had it, which is somebody that I know anyway. But yeah, I'd like to buy it. I probably would spend, I'm just gonna say right now, I'd probably spend about $70 on it. You know, that would give me the potential to make up to $100 on it. That's a lot, but I think because the Olympics are just coming up, it'd be a great time to buy it. I'm also just about to go meet the guy for the storage unit thing. Probably won't film there at all. I'm gonna go talk to him. I'll tell you how that goes and if I pick anything up. But for right now, we'll catch back up when I get home. I'll show you all this stuff, and hopefully I'll have the jacket from here because I'm still gonna be around town for a little bit, but I'm going to meet the guy with the storage unit hookup. So hopefully I can create some sort of contact with him, see what he has, and then when he purchases stuff, you know, he'll think of me and call me when he wants to unload some inventory. So I'm gonna go do that like I mentioned early in the video, and yeah, we'll catch back up when I get back home. So pre-tax, I spent $113. With HST, it was $127.69. I think I already told you that, but I paid $8 a piece for these guys right here. I bought these for somebody in particular. If they do not want them, I will just throw them in my own booth. So $8 for the Undertaker car here. Thought that one was kind of cool. I don't know if they'll come into focus exactly, but there's Mankind. Okay, Mankind. Let me show you the Undertaker one more time because it is a pretty cool car. Okay, just a little, there it goes, a little die-cast car. So those ones, you know, probably break even. You know, when I figured out, I'll tell you what I actually paid for all, like, individually, but I figured before tax, I paid about $16 a jersey, probably with tax, maybe 18, something like that. Maybe a little more, but I'll tell you how much I did pay individually anyway. So this is an Oilers jersey. I paid $20 for this one. It does have a tag on it. This is a Canadian Tire tag. Okay, $20 for this one. I haven't comped any of these jerseys, but I do expect they'll all be over $50. So if I find a similar one, I will throw it up on screen. This one, it's a vinyl front. It's not stitched or anything like that. It's a blank. I think it's a pretty cool one. I would expect to get, like I said, 50 plus for any of these. This is a Curtis Joseph jersey. So Curtis Joseph jersey, let me look here. This one I paid $25 for. It's got the, I think that's the 90s, early 2000s style crest. It's on a CCM as well. I wish this one was like embroidered or whatever, or had like a better, this is just like the vinyl backing. However, the lettering, I guess, I don't know why. Can't talk today apparently, but this is a pretty nice jersey, even with the back like that. That's just a vinyl back. You know, if my wife doesn't steal this one, what size is this? Men's large. She was a huge Curtis Joseph fan back in the day. If she doesn't steal that thing, it'll sell for good money. This Leafs jersey, $12 I think I paid for this one. Very reasonable. Okay, it's a Reebok one. It's also a blank. There's a few like loose threads here I can clean up. And I'll try to clean up anything I can just with like, probably just like a Tide pen. There's one in here that I'm gonna have to soak, but This is just a Team Canada jersey. What did I pay for this one? $10. Okay, so this one's nothing too special. I would normally pick this up at Goodwill for like $8, so giving him 10, I didn't mind. This will probably still sell for, I don't know, 30 to 50. Haven't looked one of these up in a while. It's just Sogo Team Canada. These things aren't crazy, but they do sell. You know, all the Team Canada stuff generally does sell. This one, I have no idea what it's worth. It's Homer Simpson. I paid $15 for it. I think I've sold something similar for about between 60 to 80. I think that's a pretty cool one though. It is on the Simpsons tag. This would be like Y2K for sure. Large, extra large, 2005. So definitely Y2K. Nothing on the back. It'd be cool if it said Homer on the back, but you know, Homer playing cards, that's pretty cool. I expected to do pretty good with that one. Last jersey in here was this Montreal Canadiens jersey. Looks like I paid $10 for this guy. This one is pretty dirty. It's gonna need a little bit of a bath. It doesn't probably come across too dirty, but it's got a lot of little stains. It is on a Reebok. It is Reeboks. Okay, it's blank, which I like picking up blank jerseys. Right there. I don't know if that comes through or not, but that's probably the worst spot on it. It'll come out though. It's nothing crazy. So that's what I got from the antique mall. That was from two different vendors actually. The Olympics, I think I talked in the other clip about the Olympics jacket. If for some reason I didn't talk about that jacket, it was a 1996 Atlanta Olympics jacket starter zip up. I'll throw a couple up on screen. I guess they were asking $100 for it. I would have paid up to 70. The last one I see that sold was about Canadian, was about 177, something like that. Then there's one for 190 that's crossed out. I talked to the guy who was selling it. He thought the comps were about $300. I don't see those comps, but you know, he's better off to try to get more money there if he can. So that's cool. I do want to show you this stuff. So I did meet the guy with the storage locker. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to show you what I picked up. I didn't really comp anything there. We just sort of made a few deals. I did get a couple of personal items. I did spend a bit of money too. I spent $250 total, but a big chunk of that is for me. I don't think I'm going to sell this jacket, but let me show you. I'm just going to go grab it and I'll show you all the stuff right now. Okay, here's the majority of this stuff here. So this is a nesting doll. It's an 8-piece one. There's no maker mark, but it does go 8 different times. So I don't know where it's from. This is going to be a booth item. This is also going to be a booth item. Okay, there's little casters in here. I think I paid about $8 for this. I'll try to get about 20. This Game Boy, we kind of went back and forth. I wound up paying 20 only because it had a game in it. It's probably worth 40 plus the game, you know. These DVDs, I think they were about I think $5 for the 2 of these, maybe $1 or $2 for these. Threw these in for free. I've got all of these different Zippos and stuff. This one was kind of cool. A little bar of gold. These are like tape measures. I don't know anything about these. I didn't really comp too much. This is a Pat Borders baseball. Okay, so initially the jacket I'm going to show you in a minute, he wanted $180 for, and then I hemmed and hawed, and he threw these 2 things in. So I haven't showed you the jacket yet, but $180 for this leather starter jacket. He started off with the ticket here. So this is an ephemera piece. Probably will keep that. Then he's like, listen, I got this baseball too. I was looking at it. It's a Pat Borders signed baseball. This video has 2 signed baseballs, Aceto Gaston and now Pat Borders. So this was a throw-in too. It was free. But that, if you consider those free, I guess it means I paid $180 for this jacket. Let me show it to you. It's a leather World Series champion, 1993. On the back, I'll show you that, 92, 93. Genuine leather starter. This thing is in like perfect condition. It is a large. It fits me, but not well, so I don't know. Probably going to keep it anyway. Look at the back of this thing. Isn't that nice? This jacket is in really, really good condition. I have not went as far as looking on WorthPoint, but I seen one listed for $500, another one for $280. I kind of just want this for myself. I'll just hang it up for a bit. When I finish my baseball room downstairs, it'll just be a display piece. If I ever want to sell it, I will sell it. I also did pick this up as well. You know, I'm just looking at it and remembered I didn't show you. It's this, I'm going to throw this in the antique booth. I paid about $10 for that. You know, I'm not going to throw comps up for all this stuff. I just want to show you the stuff that I bought. So basically $180 for that jacket. He threw in the baseball, the Pat Borders signed baseball, which is awesome. I'm going to keep that. very cool. This was a throw-in. The drumsticks were a throw-in. The rest of the stuff, you know, I paid a few bucks for. You know, I paid up a little bit, but I do think I'm gonna make some money. But really, today was about building a relationship. I didn't know I was gonna buy this jacket. Did I need it? Probably not, but how many times are you gonna see that jacket? You know, I don't like 180 bucks is a lot of money. It's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, it's not, but you know, for a jacket, it's quite a bit of money. I think it's a collector's piece. I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm really happy about it. I thought he had some cool stuff. You know, he didn't just pick a locker. This is just sort of leftover stuff he showed me. So I'm happy with what I found. Hopefully we'll have a good relationship going forward. And this will mostly be booth items. I'll definitely be making some money. The only thing, like I said, that won't be a booth item will be this here, the Game Boy. It's missing the little piece on there. But with Tetris, I think if it didn't work for parts, this is still 40 bucks plus Tetris. He said it works. We didn't throw batteries in it and test it, but you know, still. Also another cool little ephemera piece here. This was like a street directory for the city of Hamilton. It was 20 cents, obviously. Hard with with one hand here to show you, but pretty cool piece. I don't know what that'll be worth, maybe 15, 20 bucks. Anyway, I think I'll do good with all this stuff. Pretty happy with it. I'm just going outside now because they're about to drop off my lumber. They finally did call me. We're gonna end the video right here. I'm gonna go grab the lumber. So if you guys like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we will see you very soon.